We back at it again.
For the culture.
I'm a big fan of culture.
We're really high.
For the culture. My God.
Shout out to Culture.
For the Culture podcast.
Type.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And welcome back for the Culture Podcast. We are here with our special guest, Joelle. Man, we have Miss Joelle on with us. You know, love your name, by the way.
Thank you.
I got to put that out there. And, you know, we are so fortunate to have you. You know, thanks to our guy, Anthony Tacos, for helping us and capturing Miss Joelle, because she's another one. Hard to catch, very busy. You know, I just found out I got to become a student, you know, to be able to see her. So I'll be signing up for classes here soon.
Sounds good.
Oh, that'll work. And Noah, we will not be sharing where to sign up classes because I won't be the only student. So, you know, we start off our interviews with asking, you know, if you were born and raised, and even if not, you know, what zip code you represent.
So I was born and raised in Fresno. I am from, I believe, like the northwest side of Fresno.
Okay.
So like
3722, something like
yes, yeah, that area.
So you went to Central?
I did go to Central, yes.
Oh, man, Central got like all of the great people. What is up with that?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, just so many greats come out of Central. It's amazing. Plus, of course, you know, they keep winning all the valleys and state
A lot of great
championships.
athletes for sure.
Oh, true. Did you play any sports over?
No, I didn't. I used to run track when I was younger, but I never played for Central, no.
Oh, man. Well, we won't let them know that. But so, man, Joe, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay.
And then, of course, I know you have a unique name that many of the viewers know you by. And
Right.
if you could share with us, you know, where did that come from?
Yeah, so a lot of people may know me as Yummy J's.
Oh.
So Yummy J's is my catering company. I am a local chef here in Fresno, California. So I do meal prepping, catering, and private chef services.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
you meal prepping, so you help those that, of course, want to be on a strict diet or maintain a certain calorie count each day?
Right. So with meal prepping, it can be like people that are in the gym.
Okay.
Or a lot of it is more like convenience, like just the everyday person that's super busy, moms, dads, or you know, you just don't have the time to like make the food yourself. So
Right. Wow, man, I like that. So I'm curious, what actually contributed to you wanting to go into that line of work?
so I'm a self-taught chef. I started cooking during COVID.
Okay.
And I started cooking by, I was just like, what can I do to keep myself busy during this time? So I started baking and I started doing banana puddings and strawberry pizzas. Yeah. And I was just like basically pushing them out of my house.
Wow. I mean, you gained customers just by making it. Did you,
Right.
were you doing like live content where
No,
people can see you
honestly,
cooking?
I was just posting them on my story.
Okay.
And then people started hitting me up and wanting to order from me.
Right.
And so I was just like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll just make you one. And then it's so funny looking back on that because I really used to pull up to people's houses and drop them off like a whole pizza tray of like strawberry pizzas, like
And
with a
it's all
parchment
cold
paper.
container,
And I was
right?
just like, this is so absurd. Like looking back on it, I was like, so many health, like no.
That's how it started. And
Yeah.
it grew from there.
Yeah, I grew from there. So I started with that. And then, like, I think a month or so later, a friend of mine was like, you should start a business. And I was like, no, that's super intimidating. I don't know what that's like. I was just kind of scared.
Yes.
But then I was like, you know what? Like, let's just go for it. And I started doing to-go plates. And then eventually started scaling. And people started hitting me up for like caterings and things like that, baby showers, bridal showers. Started getting into meal prepping. And then I started to come across like more of the private chef side of it. And that's where I kind of like was like, whoa, I like this a lot.
Yes.
And I knew that I had to become legit and start doing everything like I needed to find a commissary kitchen. So that's when I came across the Clovis Culinary Center.
Okay.
And it's a commissary kitchen space off of Ashland and Willow. And I met with
Yes.
Chris Marshall. She manages the space. Yes, we love Chris Marshall. And she basically helped me like grow my business, helped me put me in the right direction of giving everything like legit. And then from there, just took off and here I am today.
Oh man, Yummy J.
Yeah.
That's where of course it was birthed from. You know, it's so amazing, you know, shout out to appreciate again in regards of, believing in you and wanting to see you to be successful and how far you come.
Right.
But, it's amazing when someone believes in you, right?
Right.
And opens up the door and their heart to want to see you be successful.
I will say that Yummy J's was definitely birthed in downtown Fresno. I want to say that because that's where I was living at the time.
Okay.
And I remember I used to do pop-ups in downtown Fresno during RHOP.
Really?
Yeah, in like the Moss Fresno area, in the Mariposa Plaza,
Yes,
I believe.
yes, yes,
So I
yes.
started there, and then eventually I was like, okay, started to scale more,
Right.
and then found the commissary kitchen and went from there.
That's amazing. So, Yummy J, you collaborate with a lot of people in Fresno, of
Yeah.
course. And what's one collab that really changed the way you move as a chef?
That is a hard one. I don't know about collaboration,
Okay.
but there are a few chefs that I've worked with
Okay.
that I definitely respect and have influenced me, and showed me what it's really like to be like a dope ass chef.
Yes.
I hope I'm allowed to cuss.
Yes, of course. We're here for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
But no, Chef Anna for one, Chef D, and I've had a chance to work with them, and
Okay.
they're bosses for sure. So
100%. That's amazing. And, of course, while some of them went to culinary school, and you being self-taught, I mean, that possibly could be a collab right there, right? We're going to have to see that in action again and bring the production team to actually capture that. I mean, that just have to be amazing because, there's so many people, the do it yourself, culture of things. And, people are always looking for some form of direction, of,
Right.
How to get into their craft.
Right.
And COVID helped you to get into your craft.
Yeah, it kind of basically pushed me, because before that I was just working like 9-to-5 jobs.
Okay.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
Right.
I think I've kind of always been that way since I was younger. Just trying to figure out what I liked. I knew I was a creative, but I didn't know at first. I used to live in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So I moved to Los Angeles when I was like 18 years old by myself. Went to school out there for like
you're
fashion.
fearless. Okay.
Yeah, I've kind of always been like an independent person.
Right.
Went out there for a little bit. Didn't really like the scene like that.
Uh-huh.
It was too materialistic for me. But I eventually came back home, started working just in different fields, like receptionist,
Right,
and
right,
things like that.
Right.
And then COVID hit, started baking, and so I like to say like my passion found me,
Okay.
and I feel like it also found me in a time where it was like a more of a darker space for me.
Yes.
In my life.
Yes.
So it was definitely a blessing for sure.
Wow. And that was your light to get out.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
That's an amazing story. From catering big events to meal prepping for everyday people, how do you balance a high-end experience with making food accessible to the community?
These questions.
I know.
I'm like, okay, I gotta really think about this. I'm sweating.
Oh no, don't do that.
Um,
But this is like your everyday life.
I know it's so funny because it's just like you don't really think about these things
Yeah.
all the time because you're just like in it. You're working,
Right.
You're like in the kitchen, you're all of the things. But I like to say, as far as like meal prepping and things like that, I'm basically like a one-woman show.
Okay.
So for the most part, I'm making all of the food by myself.
How many do you do per day?
Meal preps on a weekly average right now, I have like over 100 that I do, and I do them like every Monday or Tuesday at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
But I've been doing it for so long now, I just kind of have like a system. Like when I
Yes.
go shopping, like I have my shopping list. I'm like in and out.
Right.
I'm very organized. And then when I get in the kitchen, I just put the music on and I'm just like locked in for like 5 to 6 hours.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like, time passes by because of course you're playing the music you
Right.
like while at the same time doing something you're passionate about.
Right.
And it just flows.
Right. And then I'm in a commissary space, right? So
Okay.
you're like sharing this kitchen space with like other caterers or other chefs and things like that. So it's like you're limited to like a certain amount of area or you're working around other people.
Yes.
So you have to really like enjoy what you're doing.
Right.
And enjoy the people around as well.
Yes.
Because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my space where I'm like, I'm locked in, don't talk to me, I'm trying to get my stuff done. But in this, like the food service community, everybody is just like, It's like a family.
Yes.
So it's like, that's my family at the end of the day.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'm locked in, but like, hey, how's your day? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Like, yes, I would like some chai.
and you guys are, testing each other's food and so forth.
And always sharing. Yeah, it's so sweet.
Man, talking about that, so what's your favorite meal outside of what you made?
To be honest, I'm very simple.
Okay.
Like if I were to cook for myself at home, like chicken and rice.
Oh, nice, nice.
Chicken, rice, veggies.
Or baked or
I
fried.
like just like cook it, saute my chicken.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll bake it, but yeah, just like a mix of like chicken and rice. If I'm in the mood for salmon, I'll make me a good baked salmon.
Ooh.
But I do enjoy like regular stuff too, like
Yes.
macaroni and cheese, but like the box kind.
Really?
Yes, and I do make a really good mac and cheese.
Homemade.
Like, yes,
Okay.
and I do lobster
Yeah,
mac.
I think I experienced that. Yeah, I think I experienced that.
Just like me and Anthony, we do the medium mac.
Right.
But meat, I love just like a boxed mac and cheese or just like a basic mac and
Yes.
cheese. But I also think it just comes from like growing up and the things that you used to eat when you were younger and
True.
really enjoy. But yeah, or even
Those palates come back.
porta subs. Like
Porta subs is good.
Porta subs. Okay,
Porta subs, I like porta subs.
okay,
Yeah.
we're right here then. But like porta subs, I used to get like the most basic
No
basic
diss to Southern.
sandwich.
I like porta subs.
And just like a basic sandwich. Sandwich is cool. Just like different spots, I like different things. Like Burger King.
Yes.
I like Burger King. Some people
I
hate
like
on me for
when
that.
Burger King goes, especially
But-
those fish sandwiches and those croissant
Fish?
breakfast sandwiches.
Fish sandwich?
Yeah, you never tried it at Burger King?
I will not do that.
No.
That's where I cross the line.
That's a no.
That's a no. Anything fish from I think a fast food spot. I don't know if I want to do that.
Man,
But I don't know. It sounds kind of good.
right.
Or like, what's that other fish place?
Carl's Jr. got a good fish sandwich.
What'd you say?
Long John Silver?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I used to eat that a lot because my
Man,
dad
they're
used to
all
take us there
like-
all the time.
Yeah, there's no Long John Silvers around
What
anymore.
were the little bread balls?
Yes.
Yo,
Hush puppies.
those are fire.
Oh my goodness. And I used to like, the crumbs from the fried chicken and fish that's left
absolutely.
over. That was bomb.
Yeah,
No, big time.
I
So,
appreciate that for sure.
whoa. Have you ever been to, what is it? You Buy, We Fry? I think it's, it's
I have not.
No, you
I have
haven't.
not,
You said
but I
this.
do need to go. Yes.
You know what? That's a
I have
date.
not.
On the record, that's a date. You buy, I'm a buy.
Yes.
They are fry.
Yes.
And she's gonna try.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
No, for sure. Man, Yummy J, what is the largest amount of people that you cook for?
The largest party I've ever had is 300 people.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's huge.
That was the largest. That was the most largest party I've done. I've done like a lot of catering for like maybe 100, a little over 100.
Okay.
300 was the largest. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I mean, what an accomplishment. That's huge. I mean, 300 people.
Yeah.
And for those that are listening, it's not like you cook exactly for 300. That's technically what, times 2 for those that may come for seconds.
For this event, it was more so like it was a plated event.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just
Whoa. So you had a team there to serve
yeah,
and all that?
yeah. So like I said, I am a one-woman show, but for those like bigger events, I definitely hire on like a team.
Yes.
And I love my team that I work
Right.
with.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, they
like
come
I have
through.
a specific team that I like to work with.
I
Yes.
understand.
Shout out my guys for sure.
Hey, you heard
Appreciate you.
Say, what inspired you to not just cook, but actually show up for the Fresno community the way you do day in and day out?
Honestly, I think it's something that grew on me within finding this passion for cooking and having a business here. I started to develop like certain relationships with people, like different types of people that in the community that also had businesses or also were like vendors and things like that. And you see how much they actually really care for the
Yes.
community and care for you and what you're doing and support you.
Right.
So I think it started there. And then eventually it was just like, okay, like how can I also like pour into my community? And so I think with the personal private chef thing, I realized that I love intimacy. I love sitting in someone's home and being able to provide these beautiful meals for them
Yes.
and share this experience with them. And I'm very grateful to be there to provide that experience. and share it with them. So I started doing like workshops.
Okay.
And so I've done like sushi workshops in downtown Fresno at Isla.
You get down with sushi?
Yes, I have done that recently. Or like pasta making classes. I think I've just learned to love to create like an experience where people can come together and learn something.
Yes.
Or just have fun and talk and meet somebody new.
Yes.
And just carry on that skill and then maybe pass it to somebody else as well.
I love
so. And I think we need more of that.
Right. Oh, we do.
Yeah. And like I'm hoping more people start doing things like
yes.
that.
It's for the culture.
Absolutely.
Right.
So yeah.
No, that is so true. I mean, man, that's amazing that you've opened up your heart, to give back.
Yeah.
Yeah, to definitely give
I have
back.
so much fun.
Yes.
And typically majority of the time the people that come, they're people I do not know. Like they're strangers that come support me, but also want to like enjoy this experience. And I love it so much. I love
Yummy
it so
J
much.
experience.
Yes.
That's a big podcast. The Yummy J experience. So, with that being said, Yummy J, take us behind the scenes of what people don't see when you're catering an event or prepping meals at scale.
The bullshit.
Right. It's a lot to it. It's not.
There is a lot to
right.
it.
You make it look easy, though.
Thank you. There is a stress, though. And I'm a pretty chill person for the most part.
I could tell.
And I don't really crash out.
Right.
But when I'm stressed out, like, just please just leave me alone.
Right. You know what? I don't think anyone would be able to sense when you're stressed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I just get quiet.
Yes.
I get quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like
more
quiet.
quiet. You're already quiet, so more quiet.
I guess
so. Go straight to mute.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. But, I mean, it's a lot of work. I think people sometimes forget the people that are in this industry or food industry or food service, what it comes with, like the shopping, the hard labor. You're in the kitchen for hours on your feet. And at the end of the day, it's just like we're working so hard to serve other people because that's what we want to do. And that's what we love to do. And I wouldn't be doing anything else. I really love what I do and I respect it. And I respect all the other chefs out there doing it as well. So.
Oh, man, shout out to all the other chefs. Man, Yummy J, that's huge because, not too many people grow up, one, understanding what it's like to serve, but, to also be passionate, about serving. And, you definitely have displayed that, today that, you are a huge contribution, to our Fresno culture.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
We thank you. And, with that, Fresno has a unique food culture, of course, right?
Yes.
All types of food. And how has the city shaped your style and the way you create your dishes?
So when I first started, I was doing more like soul food.
What? Oh my goodness!
I was when I first
speaking
started,
my language.
I was doing a lot.
Break that down on the soul food. What was you cooking?
I would make greens. I would do
you
obviously.
Still know how to,
yes, I still know how to do greens. Yeah, I could do all of that. I was doing a lot of that when I first started, and it was just influenced by like my environment at the time. But I learned to love I love pasta. I love Italian cuisine. I love cooking with seafood. But I those are like things that I like. But when it comes to like serving people, I'm very versatile. So whatever my client needs or wants, we create menus specifically for their event.
Okay.
But I'm a pasta seafood girly, 100%.
Man, so what's your favorite pasta dish?
My favorite pasta dish to actually make people is usually something with tomatoes, shallots, garlic, onion. It's kind of maybe a vodka pasta in a way. That's my favorite thing to make, honestly.
Wow, you talking about intimacy. That's intimacy all in a bowl, right?
Very intimate.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, big time.
It's so good.
I think I recall them. Shout out to Anthony Taco. That Bidia macaroni.
The Bidia mac, yeah.
Yeah. I appreciate you saving that for me.
Oh yeah.
It looked like you didn't want to give it away. I mean,
we had one. Okay,
you held on to that.
We had
tight.
one bowl left, and it was actually supposed to be for the person that was working on the truck.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm sorry, bro, but I gotta
make
give
this
one
play.
away.
Right.
But I got you. I got you next time. But no, he was, but no, yeah, he was
He was
Super,
cool with
yeah,
it.
yeah, he
Okay.
was cool with it.
I appreciate you so much. But I would say, I ate some and, I took it home. And, what's sad was that, I have a 16-year-old
Mm,
and he jacked me.
yeah.
I got jacked, I mean, because I was going to take it here for my lunch,
Mm-hmm.
in the morning.
And it was gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
I mean, not only was it gone, but the evidence was gone. Like the bowl, the containers. Like he was smart enough to even take that out to the trash can. And then, he went further and, had the sliding door unlocked and then had the audacity to tell me somebody must have came in late
That's
night
so
and
funny.
took it. Man, this was
He had a whole
top
thing.
of-
Yeah,
Yeah, he got me. And you know what's even more sad? Man, he's a student at your alumni. So I mean, I think man, there's some clever people coming out of that seminar.
100%.
And I'm curious to know, so what's your favorite soul food dish
Um,
that you've curated?
that I curated.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this would typically fall under soul food, but I really make a really mean like shrimp po' boy.
Really?
I do.
Yeah, that for me,
I do.
that definitely falls.
Okay, yeah.
You said
I love-
mean, you mean it's. I mean it's.
I
It's
also
savory.
really love like the Creole Cajun
Okay.
like
Right.
cuisine.
Right.
Yeah. I use a lot like it's a little I use a little bit of that too.
Okay.
Inside, like what I
So
like
you
to
get
cook.
down
Yeah.
with spices.
Yeah.
and-
I'm more of like a savory girly.
Okay.
Like I like a lot of salt.
Ooh.
But when I cook for other people, I'm like, okay, like maybe I have to like limit to some clients,
Oh
right?
yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Man, so you.
I'm gonna have to make you a
What-
po' boy, shrimp po' boy.
Oh,
for sure.
I mean, how soon?
Hey, what are we doing after this?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I mean, it's early for me.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
I mean maybe. One thing I used to do a lot when I first started like cooking, like downtown, me and my friends, we would go out and we would always come back home. I'd be so drunk. And
Right.
what I do, I get in the kitchen and I just start cooking for everybody.
You serious?
Yes, I used to do that a
Man,
lot.
I need to get those friends' numbers. Find out when y'all hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've done that, but I
Okay.
would like to start doing that again. That
That
sounds
had to have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was
a
some
whole lot of fun.
I mean, especially for everybody else.
Oh,
Because I hardly
yeah, they
ever
benefit.
eat. Yeah, I would
Right.
hardly ever eat, but I would make sure I feed everybody.
Man, hey, I'm serious.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I'm
about,
actually
we're about to
hungry.
cut this short so I can get to the point. So, for anyone in Fresno trying to build something from the ground up, like you did,
Right.
what's one piece of real advice you wish someone gave you early on?
Honestly, I think just being consistent. Continuing to believe in
important.
yourself and keep going.
Right.
And I know that's gonna be hard because I still do have my days sometimes as well.
Yes,
But you just gotta keep going.
true.
And learn from your mistakes.
True.
I've made mistakes, but just continue to keep going and believing in yourself, and working hard.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. That's definitely is key.
Mhm.
Believing in yourself and faith. Right?
Yeah, and it can be hard. Being an entrepreneur, it's a roller coaster.
Oh, 100%.
I have my good days, I have my bad days. But one thing I've never done is like stopped.
Right.
So
Right. And we appreciate that. That's why, we have to track you down because you're just so busy, and serving. And I know all those in which you serve are so grateful that you've come into their life, to be that jewel that, contributes to their way of life, their
Mhm.
happiness and so forth. And, on behalf of each and every one of you, I want to say thank you, Young Jay.
thank you
Because
guys.
It's
Because I
what you
wouldn't
do.
be me without y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
And vice versa. It's
Right.
definitely reciprocal. And I'm hoping that I get a taste of Yummy J. That po' boy sound. And so, Miss Yummy J, we thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
for
guys so
coming
much for
on.
having me.